What if I told you that one of Jesus' parables holds a key to unlocking your potential, and that most people completely misunderstand it? What if I told you that the way you handle your gifts today could determine your destiny? This is not just a story about money. It's about something much bigger, something that affects your purpose, your success, and even your relationship with God. Stick with me to the end, because what you're about to hear could change the way you see your life forever. Jesus told this story in Matthew 25, verses 14 to 30. A wealthy master was preparing for a journey, so he called his 3 servants and entrusted them with his wealth. To one, he gave 5 talents, to another, 2 talents, and to the last, 1 talent, each according to their ability. Then he left on his journey. The first servant immediately went to work. He invested his 5 talents and doubled them. The second servant did the same. His 2 talents became 4. But the third servant, he buried his talent in the ground, afraid of losing it. After a long time, the master returned. He called his servants to settle accounts. The first and second servants proudly presented their multiplied wealth, and the master, he was thrilled. He said, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You've been faithful with little. I will put you in charge of much. Enter into the joy of your master." But then came the third servant. Nervous, he said, "Master, I knew you were a hard man, so I was afraid. I buried your talent. Here, take it back." The master was furious. "You wicked, lazy servant," he said. "At the very least, you could have put my money in the bank to earn interest." Then he took the 1 talent away and gave it to the first servant. Why this story matters today. Now, you might be thinking, okay, cool story, but what does this mean for me? Let me break it down for you, because this parable is about way more than money. 1, God has given you something valuable. Talents weren't just money. They represent everything God has given you. Your abilities, your time, your influence, your knowledge. Some of us have 5 talents. Some have 2, some have 1. But guess what? Everyone has something. So the question isn't how much you have. It's what you're doing with it. James 1 verse 17 says, "Every good and perfect gift is from above." So identify the unique gifts and abilities you've been given. Make a list of skills, knowledge, and resources you possess. Then create a plan to develop and use them effectively, whether in work, ministry, or personal growth. Find ways to apply them daily. 2, fear is the enemy of growth. The third servant buried his talent because of fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of stepping out. Sound familiar? Maybe you've been afraid to use your gifts, afraid to start that business, write that book, lead that ministry. But listen, God never rewards inaction. Faith requires stepping out. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind." Face your fears by taking small steps toward what you feel you're called to do. If fear is stopping you from speaking, start by sharing your thoughts in small groups. If fear is stopping you from creating, set a small goal to practice and improve. Fear fades when you take action. 3, if you don't use it, you lose it. The most chilling part of this parable, the one who did nothing lost everything. God gives us gifts, but if we refuse to use them, we can lose the opportunities, the calling, and even the potential impact we were meant to have. Luke 16 verse 10. "Whoever is faithful with little will also be faithful with much." Regularly engage in activities that refine your skills and calling. If you have a gift for writing, practice daily. If you have a leadership ability, seek ways to develop it through mentorship or training. Stewardship is about consistency. For multiplication is a kingdom principle. The servants who used their talents didn't just maintain them, they multiplied them. God's kingdom is about growth. When we invest our gifts into His purpose, He increases their impact beyond what we could imagine. Maybe you're good at encouraging people. Watch what happens when you start mentoring. Maybe you love to create. Imagine how your work can inspire others if you share it. Matthew 13, verse 8. Still other seed fell on good soil, or produce a crop 100, 60, or 30 times what was sown. Look for ways to invest in others. If you have a skill, teach it. If you have resources, share them. If you have influence, use it to inspire. When you give, God multiplies. What talent has God given you that you've been bearing instead of multiplying? It's time to stop making excuses. It's time to stop being afraid. Because when you step out in faith, God will multiply what you have in ways you can't even imagine. Ephesians 3, verse 20. Now to Him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine. Don't forget, your talents are not just for you. They are meant to bless others. Use them, grow them, and one day you'll hear the word we all long for. Well done, good and faithful servant. Is there any talent you have not maximized because something is holding you back? Let us know in the comment section, and we will send an encouragement your way. What are your thoughts about this story? Do you have any question that needs clarity? Let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video.